just down here at Passmore Reserve. I've had no idea this amount of rain has fallen overnight. The whole western side of Passmore Reserve is underwater. Again, the lagoon over there and the creek has shot its banks and it's spilt right over. This side's not too bad over here, but look how long the grass is. Look how quickly the grass grows. This wasn't mowed all that long ago. Absolutely incredible. I'm now going to walk to the bottom of the street where I work. I actually did some footage the other day of it being flooded down at the bottom of Campbell Parade. You are not going to believe how flooded it is today. I haven't seen it come up that far before. Incredible. Now this is the bottom of Campbell Parade. Look how far up it is. So I was standing on the pedestrian, or the speed bump down there, close to where that level sign is, the water level sign is. And it's come down as far as the school today. This poor gentleman, I don't think will be getting his car out. It is absolutely chaos with buses and all that heading up Campbell Parade as we thought it would be. The water's nice and filthy. I did see some reports last night of Liverpool and Canterbury Road going under. Once again, it must be high tide, but it doesn't really take all that long for it to subside. How are you, brother? They must have got the cars out earlier on this morning. There's one left. Look at this one. I'll let you go through. Huh? No, it's alright, doesn't matter. Nah, who cares? The mechanics down here, Crawford's, they normally park all their cars out here that they're servicing, and I can see them up the road there, so they must have got all the cars and they've parked them up on dry land over there. It's incredible. So what are we at? We are at just below 0.6 of a metre. The guy in front of me here, that's coming up to his, just above his calf muscles, his knees, so I'll get a good gauge from him whether or not I'll be able to make it to the driveway. Look at all the classrooms here of McKellar girls. Nearly up to my knees. They did say a couple of years ago that it was over that barbecue in the distance there. I really feel sorry for this place here, the Calabria Club. There's a TV in the water over there. But the trade that this place must lose on days like this. I have to walk on my tippy toes, I think. I'm just going to see if I can make it to the driveway here. There should be like a little elevated area for where the letterbox is here. If I can find that brickwork and I can jump up on that, I'll get to a little bit higher ground. I just don't want to whack it with my toe. Should be. I'm actually touching twigs and everything in this water. That's the grass. There it is right there. It's like an inland sea. And lucky for me that I loaded up my truck yesterday and took it home. I don't know how the boys got out this morning, they probably didn't. Who's up here? Oh, there's a few cars in. Was it like this morning?
No, it was a bit lower.
Huh?
It was a bit lower.
Oh, it was a bit lower this morning, so it's risen, yeah, so it must be high tide. So it's overflowing from the lagoon over there. Oh, here we go, we've got a truck. Oh, he's risking it. Jesus Christ, that's deep. Wow. Well done, son. He's got in. Look at the steam coming off his exhaust and everything. We've got another one. We've got another one. This one is going a little bit slower. P-plater too.
Morning. Nice day for a drive. We've got to lift him with you.
Oh, he's going all the way. He is going all the way. So you know there's a traffic island down there? And the rain's starting to come down again. And he's done it as well. Alright. Well, the rain is starting to come down. I'm going to try to make a move out of here before I can't even get out. And that's Campbell Parade for a second week in a row. As I said, this is probably the deepest I've seen it. They did say it has got over that barbecue in past years, but I've not seen it like this before. Look at the signs, it's nearly halfway up the sign. Well, it is. It would have covered the car that was here the other day. Here we go, we've got another four-wheel drive coming. I've got to be careful here because if this guy flies through, I'm going to get soaked. Actually might come into the girls' school here. And that way I'll stay on higher ground. Whoa, here comes the rapids. And we've got another one coming out. I think these cars are made for it. Oh, there was another one coming out the driveway as well. It's making good video, I'll give you the tip. How many cars did you manage to move this morning?
All of them.
Yeah, how many is that?
We haven't had them parked down here for a while.
Oh, okay. And what about the what is it, the little Holden Astra up here?
Which?
This little silver car, do you know who owns that?
Yeah, one of our customers.
Oh, really?
We don't have the keys.
Oh, no. So this is in...
We regoed it about a month ago. He picked up the keys, never picked up the car.
Uh-oh.
So, that Black Forest is ours too, but it's a write-off already. So.
On the other side there, yeah.
Where's the fucking hole?
Yeah, I know, you got to be... Yeah, I think that up here is a lot easier to cross over here. It must be high tide, yeah? That's why it's overflowing?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock's high tide, so it's still rising. Fuck.
See that car there? High tide, that door will be written up.
Alright, we've got an update. This morning I was down here filming and just the western side of the park was flooded. And Campbell Parade was half flooded. Well, now it is completely flooded. It's turned into a lake. Wow. That is Passmore Reserve, and you've got swans actually in there swimming or floating. All the cars are stuck. Incredible. And poor school children can't even get out.
Chỗ mà sáng nay bố cho bò bòn đấy, nhớ không?
A couple of people are getting interviewed here by Channel 9 News.
Stay up here.
Wow. Well, now I can definitely say this is the deepest I've ever seen it. These poor cars. You got the footpath here if you want to follow me. Yeah, yeah. If you come on here now, you'll be fine. Yeah. You can feel it? Are you picking anyone up? Or? Yeah. Your daughter's here. Have you got a phone? Is she called her?
What, sorry?
Have you called your daughter?
Yep,
Is she come in?
called, so I'm coming to get her, so I've got her back. I'll get her back.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is the deepest I've seen it ever. Horrendous. All these poor cars, my goodness. These guys are going to get on film. There's Channel 9. All the cars trying to get their kids. I actually told my boss he might be lucky because it peaked at 1 PM today, but he won't be coming out, he'll be stuck. Can I see the flood level down there? So it looks like it's over a metre. 1 metre point 2. Actually, there should be a marker here somewhere. Some cars have reversed out and water's got up in their engine and that's it. They can't make it any further. This poor car here, the lights are on. You want to get the lady with the child again? Look at the mother and her poor children.
I saw on the video.
When you stepped outside and saw that the street was electric. Oh, very, very awkward to like having to walk and then I want the classrooms like really okay. Have you ever seen the street like this outside?
I just can't stop filming. I don't know when it'll be like this again. I might not see it in my lifetime. I'm 51 years now. I haven't seen it this big in all my time. I don't think I'll be living in the area all my life. I'd say this would be the peak. It's nearly reached that 2 metre sign down the bottom there. Alright, we'll call it a day, I think. We'll head inside, get rid of these wet clothes. Adios.
Tonight, you have never seen anything like this. Jaw-dropping video from the northern beaches. Evacuation orders in areas you would never expect. Astonishing scenes as Manly Dam, Narrabeen Lagoon and every stormwater drain on the beaches overflows. Our roads and public transport systems are tonight overwhelmed. The very latest warnings and alerts.
This is 9 News with Peter Overton.
Good evening. From Sydney's western rivers to the very eastern beachfront, not a corner of our city has been left untouched by today's explosion of torrential rain. But it was the northern beaches in the eye of the storm. Residents caught by surprise as their homes and suburbs went under. Our reporters are across Sydney's flood zones tonight. Let's go first to Chris O'Keefe, who leads our coverage.
McKellar girls at Manly Vale given a lesson in the power of nature. Water so high a car floats by the classroom. The northern beaches has until now dodged the rain bombs that have hit Sydney, but today it took a direct hit. DY, just one of many suburbs lashed, Firstly with heavy rain, then a wave of water. Pittwater Road going under, and this a waterfall at the Spit. Cars submerged on Roseville Bridge, traffic stopped as they waited for it to drain. Flash flooding which caught out everyone, including those unlucky enough to be on the road. The SES running to the rescue with drivers trapped in their cars and the water rising fast. Manly's famous Corso became a canal. Rows of shops inundated, including the local F45. Businesses wrecked.
The rains have arrived, fam. This is Harris Farm roundabout.
And houses too. Torrents gushing through backyards. It was impossible to keep the water out.
It's getting more frequent and it's getting worse. And as you can see, the chaos, the roads are all stopped now. This is it. We're grinding to a halt.
A couch swept away at Seaforth. The warning alarms had been sounded.
Since 9 o'clock this morning, we've seen 50 to 100 millimetres in the northern suburbs of Sydney.
We also know that there is a pending evacuation order coming for many people as a result of the Manly Dam beginning to spill that will affect 800 homes and 2,000 people.
Staff fighting a losing battle at the Manly Skiff Club. Suburban streets nowhere to be seen at Narrabeen. This home swamped and the owner looking for plan B.
I won't be staying in there tonight. I'll be staying in the main house and it'll be a few days, I'd say, before it all gets sorted out.
It was school pickup with a difference and Dad coming to the rescue. The girls from McKellar had to evacuate themselves.
A few blocks at the front are all flooded.
Earlier, they'd had a front row seat to an unfolding emergency.
Squelchy. Yeah, cold.
Back at the Corso, the water left as quickly as it arrived.
We just barricaded this as best we could. It hung around for maybe 2 hours.
They were lucky enough to begin the clean-up, while many others on the beaches are still bracing themselves for what this crazy weather will throw up next.
And Chris O'Keefe reports to us live from Narrabeen Lagoon tonight. Chris, there's an evacuation order in place there.
There is, Peter, for around 100 homes that surround Narrabeen Lagoon. Now, the reason for that is that they're expecting the lagoon to get to about 2 metres by 7 p.m. tonight. So the evacuation order means people need to leave within the hour. Now, the SES is not necessarily expecting all these homes to be inundated with water, but what they are saying is the water will get so high that this entire area will be isolated. The SES message is, Peter, if you want to stay, that's fine. But ultimately, that means you're on your own.
All right, Chris, sticking on the northern beaches, let's swing across to Manly Vale where we find 9's Sophie Walsh. Sophie, the earlier emergency there seems to be easing a little.
Yeah, Pete, it has stopped raining and the water level has dropped more than a metre in the last couple of hours. An evacuation order for low-lying homes around Manly Dam has been downgraded to a warning. It's still affecting 800 homes and 2,000 residents, but they've been told they can stay put, but they do still need to prepare to evacuate if they need to. Earlier today, Passmore Reserve here at Manly Vale, well, it was packed with locals. It was absolutely flooded. It was like a lake. They grabbed their jet skis as well as their boogie boards, took them for a spin. The people on the northern beaches, they like their water sports, but I don't think they've seen anything like they saw today, Pete.
OK, Sophie, thank you.
That car yesterday that was floating down the road outside McKellar Girls, that's where it ended up, right there. There's the lagoon out the back there. That's where it ended up. This was all under. They've just shown me some footage from inside the industrial complex. It was all underwater. They've never seen it like that ever. It's up against the tree. That's the guy that owns a surfboard place in there. good friend of ours. That's terrible.